Macindoe.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Housing. What are the current challenges the government is facing with housing?
The Honourable Phil Heatley.
Well, thank you, Mr Speaker. I'd have to say that the housing portfolio was left to this government with significant problems. I'm advised that over 20,000 houses are either the wrong size or in the wrong place or in a state of significant disrepair. Additionally, over the 8 years, despite the state housing stock growing by thousands, the waiting list has stayed consistently around 10,000 families. It's clearly time to take a fresh look.
Tim Macindoe.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. What is the Minister doing about the challenges he's identified?
The Honourable Phil Heatley.
Well, Mr Speaker, a lot more than the previous government. For starters, we're helping to address this need. In the next financial year, Housing New Zealand will upgrade another 8,000 state houses and acquire another 280. We're also committed to income-related rents. But this government is open to doing things better. We actually want the right houses of the right standard in the right places for those most in need.
Supplementary question. Thank you, Mr Speaker. Further supplementary question to the Minister. What advice has the Minister sought on ways to address these issues in the longer term?
The Honourable Phil Heatley.
Well, Mr Speaker, in February the Minister of Finance and I established the Housing Shareholders Advisory Group to provide advice on the current state of social housing in New Zealand and report back recommendations for improvement so that we can better meet the needs of the most vulnerable in our society and on the waiting list. This group, made up of experts in social housing and property investment, will be releasing their report tomorrow. We now want the broadest group possible from the housing sector to comment and consider the challenge. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the group for the work that they've done, and I look forward to the release tomorrow of the report and the consequential public discussion that will undoubtedly follow.
Question number 10, Darian Fenton.